welcome. It's Brendel, and we are going to be doing a monthly reset for our budget in June. But to start off, we are going to go over the monthly recap for May, kind of go over how it went, how we spent our money, and then we'll talk about the new budget for June. Okay, we are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So you should be able to see the screen now. To start off, we have our income. We ended up bringing about $9,153 in for the month. This is after our health insurance, after 401k and all that stuff. Next, we're gonna go over our fixed expenses. We had no changes, so our mortgage was $1,196, Tacoma $590, our phone bill is $118, garbage is $85, internet is $75, life insurance is $38, Netflix is $18, and Spotify is $17. Next, we have variable expenses. We have our sinking funds that we did increase a bit to $3,500 even. Groceries, we ended up coming under at $754. But as you can see, for a restaurant, we did go over significantly, over twice as much. So we spent $192. I think in May is hard for us with it being my birthday month, and I think next year we really need to make a note of that to increase that category. And lastly, we were able to put some money into our Roth IRAs and add $2,571. We split that evenly into Matt's and my own, and I think we're really close, so we'll kind of go over that in June. A big part of our budget is from that sinking fund, so we are going to move over there and take a look. For May, we still didn't add anything for auto insurance, but we did add the normal 100 for auto maintenance. And let's take a look at what we spent out of auto maintenance. So we did get an oil change on the RAV4 and a new rear tire for my Ninja. I ran something over, and then I did get some new riding gloves for myself. We did use some points on our credit card to cover the cost of that rear tire, so that isn't included. $169.97. Next, we had beauty, and we had to add about $15 extra there. We had our razor subscription with the Dollar Shave come out. I bought some shave oil, face powder, makeup, pressed nails, dry shampoo. I did buy a little mini perfume for when I was traveling. I bought some special nail glue for the press-on nails and some sunscreen, mascara, and had my eyebrows done. Next, we have card tabs. We added 30. We did get the Ninja with new license plates as well. Clothes, we each added 100. We increased Matt a little bit to get a few extra things. So he had 135 and spent 154. Dogs, we added 100. We didn't get anything for him in May. My mom did buy him a few toys and a circle sprinkler play toy for outside. Electric, we averaged 150. Entertainment, we did add 670. Well, we originally put 400 in there, so we did add an extra 270. And for entertainment, we got coffees with some people, to lunch with a friend. Matt went to the driving range a few times. I had dinner with my sister. Matt bought some drinks for people at his work. We did a tree obstacle course. So you're like in a harness and you're going over these wooden bridges and zip lining and stuff like that. We did that for my birthday. That was fun. I did an escape room with some people from work. I did get reimbursed from everybody from that. We did rent Final Destination all the movies leading up to the one that was currently out, and then we went and saw it in theaters. Snacks for my nephew's game. Yeah, that's kind of the bulk of it. Next, we added $50 fitness. We put our protein mix in fitness and health, and so that is what came out, $43.12. We've been loving the clear protein lemonade, and we mix it with frozen fruit and some water, and it is absolutely delicious for a little smoothie action. Furniture, we added 100. We did buy a dining patio set, and I'm so excited for it. It's gonna look so good. And next we put 200 for our gas, and we spent almost about $200 there. Gifts for December, we added 100, so we're up to about 2,500 with that. Gifts in general, we did add $602 total in there for my birthday, Mother's Day. Matt took his brothers golfing for their birthday, and just a few things like that that we bought for other people. Not necessarily for holidays, but for events and stuff as well. Home extras, we did add a few extra in there. This is kind of a catch-all. The difference between home extras and home improvement for us is home improvement is something that is done to the house that will stay with the house when we move. And then home extras is any other little thing for the house, stay with the house if we were to move. We bought a plant pot, cutting board, barbecue spatula, some watering cans, ground clear concentrate, which I guess could have went into home improvement. So there's like some gray areas. Grill grates, hot glue gun, grill brush, that kind of stuff. Home improvement, that was our sprinkler, it's not blowout, backflow test. We do the blowout in the fall, and we have to do a backflow test in the springtime. Okay, next we have hunting. We're just kind of building that up. That $4 is Matt Zolio subscription. Medical, we added 100, had a few things. We've really focused on ourselves this year, so we want to build that back up. Office supplies and books. What did I buy? Oh, I bought from Kiwi Crafts Co. And then I also bought from NMH Creations. Both of those are on Etsy. They are two of my favorite sticker shops. And then we have my Instant Ink subscription there. Outdoors, we added a 50. What did we end up spending? Oh, Matt got a golf bag off of the marketplace, just like a small little one. For technology, that I believe is Canva. Yes, it is for Canva. It just says annual subscription. So that covers that. Vacation, we added the normal 100. I did go Wild in Indianapolis, so that was the remaining for the hotel and a little bit of spending that was there. And I did on my Instagram show a breakdown of my Go Wild trip and the spending on there. So go ahead and go check that out. And next we have water bill at $25. And that is how our May budget looked. Okay, so now that May is done and we've wrapped it up, we had our big items. Let's see. Go Wild, my birthday, the Ninja tabs that I'll have to remember for next year. We bought the patio dining table. That was a big one. Backflow test, because that happens every year. And then Canva is also an annual subscription. Those are things that I will note on my annual bill tracker that I do. So we will go over the June budget, and Matt and I have already talked about it. Okay, so we are sticking with the 5,600. It's what we've been doing for so many years, and it kind of allows us to budget minimally and then kind of see where things go. It's just what works. So for our mortgage, that is staying the same at $1,196. Tacoma, we still have $590. Our phone bill, I believe, should be at $118 going forward. The last couple months we had the discount come off and then get put back on. Then we have garbage and sewer recycling and all that is $85. Netflix is $75. Life insurance is $38. Next we have Netflix, which is 18, and Spotify is 17. That is all set. And for sinking funds, and we will kind of go over that here in a second, but we are adding $2,425, so $2,425. And then for groceries, we are adding $800. Last month we did well, so we'll see how it goes. And then restaurant, we're adding $75. And then you can see with remaining budget amount 163, which we will put towards investing. And then that clears up all of our projected income and expenses. We only need $461 left for our Roth IRAs for the year. So we're hoping in June that that is done. So now we will move over to sinking funds and open up the June column here for that $2,425 that we budgeted. So we have auto insurance, we're not adding anything to. Auto maintenance, we are adding 100. We do have our, let me look, Safety Connect on my RAV4 coming out. That's $80. For beauty, I'm adding 200 again. Car tabs is 50. Clothes, we're each getting 100. Not dogs. Costco isn't getting anything. Dogs is getting 100. Electric is 150 average for a monthly average for the year. Entertainment, we are adding 300. We have a few things we're wanting to do with some friends. Fitness and health, we are adding 100. Furniture is 0. Gas is 200. Gifts for December, since we hit that 2,500 mark, we are kind of going to stop contributing towards it. And then gifts in general, we're adding 250. Home extras, we are adding 200. Oops, 200. Home improvement, we are just adding 50. We have a good chunk in there, and we don't have anything super big planned. We do want to paint some of the rooms, but we just haven't got into it yet, so hopefully that'll happen soon. Hunting, we're not adding in anything extra to it. That $35 is for Matt's Onyx maps so that he can know where he's hunting. Medical, we're adding 100 to kind of boost that back up. Next, for office supplies, we're adding 100. Outdoors is getting 200. Technology isn't getting anything. Vacation, we're just going to slowly bring that up 100. And then the water bill is getting $25. And so that total is $2,425. That is how we are planning to allocate our money for the month. And Matt and I get paid twice a month, but they kind of line up. Once a week, just the day of the week will kind of be off, and we don't really budget or paycheck to paycheck. A lot of our bills are at the end of the month, and then we use our credit card for most of our spending. So as our paychecks come in, we just kind of hold on to them in our checking account, and then we're able to pay our bills out of that account as they come due. So that is how we wrap up our June budget. And if you have any questions on our May budget, our June budget, how everything flows, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to like it, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out.